What? So you can use Lemmy's bass amp for guitar? Of course you can. Today I'm checking out the Marshall Murder 1 Lemmy Signature Amp Sim by Softube. The amp sim is based off a modern Marshall Super Bass 100 watt, and although legends such as Jimi Hendrix and Jimmy Page used it for guitar, Lemmy made it legendary. Let's check it out. Oh, one more thing before we continue with the demo. If you want to support me, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I release a new video, and put a thumbs up to this one, won't you? Thanks. Alright, so this is how it looks when you load it up, and as you can see you got this classic killer looking Murder 1 front plate here. Otherwise you got the standard knobs down here, power, standby, presence knob, bass knob, middle, treble, and 2 volume knobs which you can set individually depending on the sound you're after, and a couple of different inputs here. But to dive deeper into your tone quest, you can just click the channel strip here, and that opens up different types of mics to choose from. A 57, a 7B, a 421, and a D12. And you can also bypass the mic sections here so you can use your own IRs if you choose. Further on, you have your phase invert, different pan levels for each channel. And the 2 cabs you have to choose from are an MF280L 4x12 cab and a 1979L, a 4x15. And up here you have the preset browser. We can save your own presets or choose from any of the presets that are included. A couple of them are made by legendary producer Cameron Webb, and I think they sound really great. And the tip is to start off with them as a starting point and then build your tone thereafter. So let's check out what different tones we can get out of it for guitar, and I'll also go through a couple of presets for bass as well. So I've loaded up the DI guitars from the demo. I hope you liked it. And the only things I've got going on the guitars here is a pre-EQ, which goes in front of the amp to shape the DI and to get the tones that I'm after. And for this demo, I've got the low end boosted at around 140 Hertz. I've got some low mids cut at around 300 and a high mid boost at around 1273. Other than that, on the guitar bus, I've got a low pass filter here, and that's mainly to control the low end boost that I got from the DI shaping, and also because the amp sim is really bass heavy. So that's pretty much it. And on the master bus, I just got some light limiting for volume wise. So I'm just gonna play the track here and turn some knobs and choose some different mics here so you can see what tones we can get out of it. So let's check it out. so as you can hear, you can get really nice rock tones out of this amp sim. Let's check out what happens if we put a tube screamer in front of it to see if we can metalize it some. And for that, I'm using the tube screamer that's built into the amp room, also by Softube. So what I've done here is that I've added a bit of drive, added some tone as well, and I've cranked the level all the way up to push the tone into the amp to make it more saturated, and also takes care of a bit of low-end rumbleness as well and clears the tone up a bit. So let's put them side by side here and check out what tones we can get out of it, starting off with the tube screamer off and then activate it as we go along. So let's check it out. Yeah, it made the amp sim a bit more metal, as you can hear, but I really think that the amp sim shines when you use it for rock and roll, heavy rock, or some punk tones or similar. Yeah, so let's check it out with some bass. Yeah, so I got the bass DI from the demo, and that's programmed with Submission Audio Eurobass 2, which is a killer bass VST. So let's start off by using a preset and then work our way from there. The preset I'm using here is the Lemmy and Cameron preset here. So let's hear how that sounds and then turn some knobs. Yeah, so as you can expect, you get a really nice bass tone out of it as well. So let's hear some examples how it would sound in a mix. So I got the Marshall Murder 1 loaded up on the guitar bus here, which I've routed both left and right guitar to. And I've got the amp sim on the bass track as well, with some compression by Pawnshop Comp 2 from Cornef Audio, which has a really nice preset. It's called Aggro Bass here, which gets some nice aggravation to the bass, basically, as the preset's called. So let's check it out in context. I'm gonna open up both the guitar amp and the bass amp and turn some knobs so you can hear what tones we can get out of it. So let's check it out. Thank you so much for watching my demo of the Marshall Murder 1 Lemmy Signature Amp Sim by Softube. Until the next video, see you later.